done, primer's done. Okay, that's it. That's all I did without you. I need to do foundation, so I don't actually have a lot of the products that she has. We're gonna have to wing it. She puts on the Charlotte Tilbury thing. Don't have it. I don't even have the e.l.f. one. So instead what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of the skin tint on, and I'm just going to combine it with my Lumi Matte foundation, because whatever, I just need to make sure I get a base on. I don't know if I should even do this, but I feel like we need the extra glow, so I'm just gonna put on a little bit in just my cheek areas here, maybe, just to add a little bit of a glow. I don't know how well this is going to work, because I probably shouldn't be mixing the two together, but you don't know until you try. I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand, and then dot that around my face. Now, she doesn't use a lot of foundation because her skin, well, I was going to say it's perfect. It's not perfect. She has obviously imperfections like everybody does, but her base always looks so smooth. But yeah, this is how much I'm going to use. She blends that in using a brush, so I'm going to do the same thing. This is just the Kylie Skin Tint brush, so it's not a foundation brush or anything, but this is not a tutorial, by the way. This is, well, I'm speaking like it's one, but this is me probably trying and failing to do something. This foundation is really good though, so if you were looking for a new matte-ish foundation, this one is definitely a good one to go for, because it's not like super dryingly matte, do you know what I mean? And as well, they've got a bunch of shades. It's good for, I think, let me just get that in my hairline so we don't have a problem. What was I going to say? This is my problem. I'm awful at these types of videos because my train of thought gets lost so freaking easily. Oh, they have a lot of warm shades, so if you're a warm toned girly, you'd probably find one you really like. I'm just going to go over this with a beauty blender just to make it look a little more seamless. I'm going to dip my neck a little bit, even though I've got tan on. I just want to make sure that it matches, God, because I already feel like a freaking Oompa Loompa right now. Don't mind this disgustingly dirty tissue. It's literally the tissue I use to get makeup off the back of my hand. I need a new one though, look. It's literally, it's freaking covered. Oh well, who cares? Okay, so I'm trying to remember the steps in which she does her makeup. I'm pretty sure she does bronzer and then concealer after. illusion that we've used, like the freaking, what's it called, the Charlotte Tilbury thing. Okay, so I'm going to do bronzer. The bronzer that I have is the NYX Butter Melt Bronzer, and she does use quite a fair bit of this. She's very bronzy, but my face is already orange. I don't know whether, guys, I'm having trouble because my concealer is not okay. We're gonna have to do that last. We're gonna have to do it after. Sorry, this is a disaster. Oh my god. The shade of blush that she uses is not very pink. I'm looking at this picture and she's like, it's not a baby pink at all. I don't think. It's more like a reddy peach. So I'm going to use the Camo liquid blush, and I'm also going to use a little bit of the Pixie one in, I don't know, the red one. It's in Ruby. So I'm going to put that here because she wears it quite low. Oh, right. That is very pigmented. Oh my god, that is literally neon. Okay, it's okay, we can spread it out. She puts it quite low down here, which, to be fair, I've been doing that a lot more recently. And she doesn't really make it go up, she just keeps it down here, like this. Okay, I think that's quite good. She brings it down here as well by looking at this picture. This is all guesswork, guys. I'm not very talented with makeup, by the way. This is like a struggle for me to even try and see what she's doing. I don't know whether this is too red, and also I'm in low light right now, so okay, that's cute, but I do think I'm going to use a little bit of pink because that's quite red. So I'm going to take a little bit of this 17 hot pink and just put it maybe like here to just make it a little less red, because looking at the picture now, hers is actually a little pink. Of course it is. Just going to put it here. Okay, and she also wears a little bit on her nose, so I think I'm going to use the other shade for that. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand because we know how crazy that freaking colour is. Okay, I'm going to put that here because she does have a pink nose. Maybe a little bit more. Is her nose pinker than that? We can use powder, can't we? I think that's the safer option. Okay, yeah. I don't think that's too bad at all, actually. Then she uses concealer, so she doesn't colour correct, but my under eyes are not good. So I'm going to put a little bit of colour correction here and blend that in before I do the brightening one. Tell me why I'm so stressed, like I feel like I'm being watched. Do you know what show is really good, actually? Has anyone ever watched Glow Up? It's like, I'm pretty sure it's like a British, is it a British makeup show or is it American? Don't know. Anywho, it's so good. It's literally worth the watch, so bad. Like, entertainment to the max. And also, my point was, what I was going to actually say, how the hell do they do those kind of looks under the pressure they must be feeling is literally crazy. Like, I'm doing this in my bedroom in front of nobody. moisturiser, but it's a bright one. So here we go. Mine's the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in shade. What the freak do I need glasses? Fair Warm. Why was that so hard to read? That's crazy. Okay, and then all along here, she puts. Okay, right. Maybe this is too light of a shade because of my tan. We'll fix this, don't worry. She puts it literally all along her jaw and under, like here. Oh my god, look at that. Okay, blend. It's okay, we can fix it with like bronzer and stuff, can't we? At least I look less orange. Okay, whatever. And then she obviously blends it in by her under eyes. Oh, she also puts what a bit like up here, so I'm gonna blend it up like this and then down. I'm gonna reverse contour my nose a little bit because my nose is not as cute as hers. Like, she's got a very cutesy nose and mine is not cutesy. Like, no, she needs a bit of extra help. This concealer shade is very, very bright for when I've got a tan. Like, Christ, I didn't realise. Don't worry, this will be fixed. This concealer's going everywhere, like what the hell. Okay. Concealer done. Bronzer, we need to do bronzer and we need to do fake freckles because she actually makes a point in her video that she likes to contour her nose with freckles. I'm going to be using the Lift and Snatch pen in Ash Brown just to add some freckles. And she wears them like all over her nose, I'm pretty sure. These are not the best freckles in the world. I stopped doing freckles actually because my freckle pen ran out of ink. And this is not the best thing to do freckles with. Oh, because it's making them look like lines instead of circles. Can you see that? Oh well, let's just keep freckling it up. The pigeons are fighting outside. Shall I do a couple of darker ones? There's literally an ink bubble. Okay, I'm stopping. Putting the freckles away. Okay. I'm going to quickly do my bronzer, which she's not shy with, but she also has a bigger forehead than me. Like, no offence to her, obviously. Mine's just very small. She puts a little bit in her eye as well, actually. Maybe I'm making this up, but it looks like she's got some on her eyes in this picture, so This blush is incredibly strong, by the way. If you're using it, be warned and be careful. Like, look how pigmented that is. So she puts it quite low again. Down here, sort of. See, look how freaking pigmented that is. A bit on her nose. I'm going to put a bit on my forehead just to, and chin just to level it all. Actually, she has nothing on her chin. Get rid of that quickly. Guys, I literally look like Rudolph. What the hell? And then I'm going to put a bit of this baby pink on. Guys, I think I've gone blush crazy. I've used too much. Right there, let me just, if I go over this with my beauty blender, it should. Tie it down a little bit. I think I need to be a little bit more bronzy, to be honest. I'm just going to add some more here. I think I've gone too much blush, not enough bronze. And then she powders, so I have the Huda Beauty powder in Pound Cake, and she does actually bake a little bit, so I'm going to be doing that as well. I think she does anyway. She wears highlighter, but it's crazy, but I don't actually have any highlighter. I have, the only thing I have is this, so I'm going to have to put a bit more of that on and just hope it doesn't ruin everything. She really actually does like highlight. Looking at the photos, she wears a good amount of highlight. My phone's gonna die as well, which is fantastic. So if I just put this here. Okay, that's fine. Glowy, perfect. The only eyeliner I have is brown. So I'm going to try and do my eyeliner. This is going to go terribly. I'm so bad at wings. On my eyeballs, they just don't work. Okay. Let me just fix this. That's as good as it's going to get. I can't do my eyeliner for any longer because I'll literally scream. So I'm going to curl my eyelashes. Also, when I'm terrified to step out into natural light in this. Like, I'm literally terrified. It's gonna look so bad. It's okay. I hardly ever step into natural light anyway. I love living in my bedroom and playing Sims. And she does use black mascara, so... Also, the comments that confuse me the most aren't the ones that tell me I look like her, because, okay, I have dark hair and brown eyes and whatever. It's the ones that say that I sound like her when she's literally so Australian and I am literally so not Australian. Like, we don't sound anything alike. I think it's just a select few Americans that can't tell the difference. And just because somebody is like not American, they're like, oh my god, you sound the same. When the countries literally couldn't be further apart, and the way that she talks is completely different to the way that I talk, like entirely different. I've just thought I do actually have to go in front of people and leave the house like this later. So I hope it isn't really awful, because that would be my downfall. One thing that she does that I can definitely get behind is the no lower lash mascara. I hate wearing lower lash mascara. It makes me look crazy. Okay, so she uses Pillow Talk on her lips and Iconic Nude, which I have actually, both of them. However, they both need sharpening, so... Okay, I accidentally broke my Iconic Nude. Like, what the hell did I do to it? Whatever. So she wears Pillow Talk. On the main bit of her lips, I'm pretty sure. I've got concealer on my lips. some setting spray on. And use this already dirty cotton bud to get rid of the mascara on my eyelid, if it wants to work anyway, because okay, this is the finished look. Basically, this is Leah Halton's makeup. If she had black hair, had a black bob and curly hair, so I'm just gonna she always has her ears out. Will that help? How did I do? Shall I bring up the